Hello, Facebook. Hello, Instagram. Thank you so much for joining and tuning in. Going to give only a brief moment for people to join because I know it is Christmas Day and I'm sure most people are enjoying their families or enjoying whatever they're getting into for today. So, hey, Janae, thank you for joining. Merry Christmas to you. So I will go ahead and get started right now. For those who are new to me or unfamiliar with me, my name is Candace Washington, also known as the Client Curator, because I help entrepreneurs increase their revenue by improving their client retention. And if you're watching this on the replay, please go ahead and drop replay in the comments. Definitely appreciate you catching this whenever you get around to it. And if you are unaware, we've been going live every day this month, and today is the 25th day. We are winding down. So thankful for everyone who has been engaged to this point. So what we've been talking about all month relates to customer experience, improving your customer experience, and increasing your client retention, and therefore your revenue through retention. And so today what we're going to discuss is how to identify your clients aren't pleased without them telling you, because people are not always going to tell you when they're dissatisfied with their service or that they're receiving from your company or business or the product or what have you. So it's important to kind of be in tune with some of the cues that they may give you. So the first thing that you want to pay attention to is for service-based providers, if they have a change in their normal response time. And so if they normally get back to you immediately or within a few hours, and then all of a sudden that changes, or maybe they just stop responding altogether, that could be an indication that they are not pleased or not as pleased as they once were with the service that they're receiving from your business or your company. If they become attitudinal and all of a sudden nothing that you do is acceptable to them, or they just always have an attitude whenever you try to share anything with them, whenever you try to get feedback from them, and they just always have an attitude, that could be an indication that they're just not satisfied any longer. Or if you have a conversation with them and they're just over talking you, they don't want to hear anything that you have to say, they're not interested in any solutions that you're offering them or what have you, and they just over talk and they just want to be heard and they don't want to hear you in return, that also could be an indication that they are not as satisfied any longer with the service that they're receiving from your business or your company. Let's say that they're a long-time customer, that they've been doing business with you for however many months or years, and then all of a sudden they just stop doing business with you altogether and don't communicate why, or they significantly decrease the amount of business that they do. So maybe they were a long-time customer, they were ordering from you multiple times a month or once a month, and then all of a sudden that really decreases to every so often or not at all. That could be an indication that they are no longer satisfied and that they're just not pleased. And then the other big thing is that maybe you start to hear things through the grapevine. So maybe they didn't share anything with you directly, but you begin to hear from other people that they were no longer pleased, or that they were complaining about this or that. That also can be an indication that they're no longer satisfied with the service that they're getting from your company or business. So I hope this was helpful. Just to recap very briefly, if there's a change in their normal response time, or they stop responding to you altogether, if they become very attitudinal, whereas they used to not be attitudinal, if they start over talking you whenever you're trying to have a conversation with them, if they're a long-time customer and they stop doing business with you or significantly decrease the amount of business that they do with you. And then if you begin to hear things through the grapevine of things that they've said to other people, these are all examples of how you can tell if your clients are less than pleased with your business or your company without them explicitly telling you, hey, I'm not pleased with this, or I don't like this, or this wasn't a good experience, or so on and so forth. So with that being said, I invite you to book a free discovery call with me. You can do that. I put the link in the description above so that we can discuss whether our signature client curator program would be a good fit for you and your business and helping you to improve your customer experience so that you can improve your client retention. 2020 is next week, and you've been hearing me say it for a few days now that come 2020, the biggest differentiator between brands is going to be the customer experience. It's not going to be product or service, and it's not going to be price. People are looking for the experience that they have doing business with a business or a company. So that is what is going to determine which businesses and which companies get the customer or client's business and which don't. So definitely invite you to book a free discovery call so we can talk about how to set you up for success, because as I always say, every customer and client that you lose is money that you've lost as well. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a blessed day, a blessed Christmas, however you are spending it. Please be sure to drop any comments or questions in the comment section. I will definitely come back and respond to those. Be back tomorrow with another topic. Until then, again, have a blessed day, a blessed Christmas. And as always, remember to treat people well. Bye now.